What's up, guys? Rare Spark here, and welcome to another episode of WWE Supercard Thursday. Almost said Wednesday. But anyways, I just wanted to let you guys know, for those of you who may be my NBA 2K fans, there will be a Spark at the Park coming out soon. I wasn't able to record last night, unfortunately. I couldn't get any games in. The servers were messing up for me. Every time I got into a game, I would get disconnected. So I don't know what's going on with that, but hopefully it'll be fixed soon. I'm going to try to record some gameplay tonight and then try my best to put out a Spark at the Park tomorrow on Friday. But anyways, enough about that. Let's go ahead and jump into WWE Supercard. And if you read the title, you know I've got my first Survivor Pro, at least in the works. It's not complete yet, but you may have noticed a lot of people are getting this Pro. So basically what happened was there's a lot of issues with this Shawn Michaels right here. Some people couldn't claim it, some people could, and for those that couldn't, they kind of got screwed. So Supercard just gave out Shawn Michaels cards to almost everybody. Not everyone, from what I understand, but they even sent it accidentally to a lot of people. And so they ended up sending one to me. Luckily, I got really lucky there, and it's going to end up being my first Survivor Pro. So I'm excited for that. We've got a Road to Glory Brie to talk about as well, but like I said, let's go ahead and go to Combinable right now. And right now, as you can see, we've got the Survivor Shawn Michaels. They're both level 20. I'm just trying to get their matches in. This is what I ended up doing for the builds. I did Speed Charisma for this one. And then for this one, I ended up putting 1 into Toughness, 2 into Speed, 1 into Charisma. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with the Pro yet. I haven't really decided, but most likely going to play it smart and probably put it into all Speed and Charisma maybe. I'm not really sure. But HBK is one of the best Survivor cards. You can't really do wrong with him unless you put a lot into power, maybe. So, anyways, just wanted to update you guys on that. We will be doing a King of the Ring once this Shawn Michaels is pro'd. I'm not going to level him up. Once I pro him out and he has all the matches he needs and all that, I'm going to throw him right into King of the Ring, keep him de-leveled, and then level him up so that way we have that advantage in the King of the Ring. Maybe we can even reach Survivor tier. No, it looks like we're going to be just off a little bit. So let's fix this up because I just screwed it up. Let's see. We want to use this Booker T as a single. Then we want to use this there. And then we got to swap out and put Bret Hart there. Then what do we normally do? I know we don't. Oh, you know what? Normally we have this Booker T tag with Sheamus. Okay, so that's what the lineup's looking like for now. But like I said, I'm going to be excited to swap in that Shawn Michaels. It should push me over the edge. Hopefully, we'll have to see. But we're not going to level him up until after the King of the Ring starts, so that way we have an advantage. So let's go ahead and play some Road to Glory while we talk about NXT last night. For those who don't know, who are newer to my channel, every day after the show, whether it be Raw, NXT, SmackDown, a pay-per-view, I try my best to do a recap and talk about what happened and thoughts and opinions on it and everything like that. So let's go ahead and play some Road to Glory while we do this, and we'll talk about NXT. I apologize if I'm losing my voice, by the way. I was talking a lot yesterday, and so I may lose my voice halfway through this, but let's go ahead and jump into it. So Sami Zayn comes out after losing to Samoa Joe. He talks about how he was this close to being the #1 contender, but he just wasn't it. And obviously, but he says at the same time, I feel like I deserve something special for all the things I just went through to try and become #1 contender. And that's when William Regal comes out and says, yes, I agree, you do deserve something special, and that he will be facing none other than Shinsuke Nakamura at NXT TakeOver Dallas, which is huge. Now, I knew about this for a month and a half, I'll be honest with you. I do read some NXT spoilers sometimes, and sometimes I accidentally read them, like I don't even mean to. And sometimes I think even WWE tweets them out sometimes, so it's hard to avoid. But oh my god, Shinsuke Nakamura is in the WWE. And I'm excited to see him go up against Sami Zayn. It's going to be incredible. And I'm almost to the point where I'm ready to say that the NXT TakeOver Dallas card is better than the WrestleMania card at this point. You got Finn Balor versus Samoa Joe, Shinsuke Nakamura versus Sami Zayn. And then we've got Asuka versus none other than Bayley. So it is looking phenomenal, and I'm very excited to see where they go with that. But I'm very excited to see this matchup. After that, we got the Hype Bros in a squash match versus two jobbers, Kenneth Crawford and Angelo Dawkins. And then we've got, after that, they talk about the Arnold Sports Festival, where NXT does their little takeover show. I guess it's not broadcast or anything, but they do their own house show at the Arnold Festival. Then we had Deonna Purrazzo versus Emma. They had a great match, in my opinion. They looked really good. Back and forth match. She gets a little offense in, but Emma applies the Emma lock for the submission. That was another good match, I think. Obviously, they got limited time, but I think it was a great match. Emma just showing that she is a great worker. And hopefully they have a spot for her in the main roster in the future, because after the first time, obviously, it didn't really work out, but she's definitely revamped her character, thought of something different, and I'm really excited to see where she goes with it. So then after that, we had Tommaso Ciampa versus Jesse Sorensen. And Ciampa drop kicks Sorensen to the corner. I'm just trying to see how it ended. Ciampa applies the bridged Fujiwara armbar for the win, and that looked great. Another match that I think, obviously this was another quick one, but I thought it was a very good matchup. Two guys that definitely know how to work, especially Tommaso Ciampa. Very, he was very well known in the Indies, and he's pretty damn good. So then we had the tag match. Bayley and Asuka versus Eva Marie and Nia Jax. So Eva Marie is trying to get away from Asuka, forearms her. Asuka beats the living hell out of Eva. She got the kicks in, and Eva wasn't even blocking it with her arms. She was just taking it right to the chest, and man, Eva Marie, that must have hurt. So I give her props there. I don't like her. I don't think she's a good worker. I don't think she's a good wrestler in general. But at the same time, I give her props for taking those Asuka kicks, because those had to hurt. And I guarantee she had some bruising the day after or something like that, After that, Bayley's tagged in, gets attacked by Eva. Eva smacks Asuka, but Bayley suplexes her. Nia Jax accidentally leg drops Eva and gets drop kicked off the apron. Asuka kicks Eva, and Bayley connects with the Bayley to Bayley suplex. Bayley to Bayley suplex. I can't even say it. For the win. And they get the matchup. After the win, William Regal comes out and announces, like I said, Asuka versus Bayley at NXT TakeOver Dallas. And that just about wraps it up. Austin Aries is interviewed about how he wanted to talk and come to the WWE. He says Baron Corbin should have asked him for advice because he earned this contract, unlike Corbin, who was just given one. So it's just starting the tension between those two. After that, we had a American Alpha versus the Vaudevillains for the #1 contendership. And of course, American Alpha wins. So I'm excited to see these guys. I love Chad Gable and Jason Jordan. I really like how Chad Gable's brought out the best of Jason Jordan, who's been in the development program for a while. And I'm glad to see finally someone come along and help him, push him along. And Chad Gable just has amazing amounts of charisma. This guy just oozes charisma. And he is just... He really reminds me of Kurt Angle. I know it's just an easy thing to make the choice, obviously, because they were both Olympic wrestlers, but God, the kid is just, he plays the funny part, the funny role is great. He can be serious. I just think he's an overall great character, and I'm excited to see where Chad Gable goes, because I hope that his height doesn't limit him, because he is very short, but we'll have to see where WWE takes him. But I am really excited to see what they do with him, because like I said, he really has a Kurt Angle-like aura about him where I think he could be great. But that just about does it for NXT. So after this little finish up here, just wanted to talk about the American Alpha match. I thought it was great. They had a lot of back and forths, and it made both tag teams look good. Overall, though, American Alpha was the team that they wanted to push, obviously, so they got the victory. And like I said, both teams looked good. The Vaudevillains, former NXT tag champs, looked really good in my opinion. And the Graham Amplitude is the winner of what ended the match. I love that move, by the way. It's I don't know if you've seen it. If you haven't seen NXT, definitely check it out. Basically, Jason Jordan goes for a back suplex and then throws the guy up in the air, and Chad Gable catches him and does a bridged pin, and it looks amazing. So props to those guys. They are just growing in popularity, and deservedly so, because they they just do great in the ring. But there we go. So a quick little recap for NXT. We talk about Shinsuke Nakamura. We talk about how we've got a Survivor Pro, Shawn Michaels, coming. And we'll be updating you guys tomorrow, hopefully. Like I said, we'll have some Spark at the Park as well for those of you who may be NBA 2K fans. I'm going to be back on NBA 2K tomorrow. I may post a Supercard video. We'll have to see where that goes. But I definitely want to update you guys on how things are going with the Road to Glory. Did I just get an Epic card? Yes, I did. I just got an Epic stop sign. I don't know if I'm going to be using it. But either way, just wanted to wrap this up. Thank you guys for watching, and good luck on your Road to Glory, Brie Bella. I'll see you guys later. Rare Spark out.